Hello, guys. Hope everyone had a fantastic new year. I hope and pray this new year glitters up your life with love, hope, and peace. I haven't posted any videos last week because we went for holidays in beautiful Melbourne City. I'll give you a quick replay of the trip. Since it is New Year, let's start with an Australian dessert called scones. These scones are incredibly light, fluffy, and moist that can be made with few easy steps. Australians' afternoon tea are not complete without these fluffy scones. So let's start making. I'm gonna start by preheating my oven at 220 degrees. It is very important to preheat your oven at high temperature to give the scones that immediate burst which will create that lighter scones. Now into the bowl sieve 3 cups of all-purpose flour, then adding 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt, 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar, and finally 85 grams of cold butter cut into cubes. Now gently mix by using your fingertips and rub the butter into the flour. It is important to lift your fingers during this process as this helps to aerate our mixture. This is the part I love in this recipe because you don't need to bring the butter to room temperature as you do for other baking items. Surprisingly, this recipe calls for using cold butter or even frozen one, so you can make it straight away. Make sure you get all the butter cubes, and once it is combined, it will resemble a wet sandy mixture. Now let's add in our milk. I have taken 1 cup of cold milk straight away out of the fridge. Yes, you heard it right, cold milk. These scones are so easy, you just need to mix up everything straight away. Using a butter knife, mix the milk into the flour using cutting method. For combining flour and milk, always remember to use knife, not the spoon, because we are not stirring it. We are just cutting the butter into the flour to coat. The gluten stands for the fat and this makes the scones tender. The perfect scones dough should be soft and sticky. Now transfer the dough into a well-floured countertop and knead very gently until the dough just comes together. If your dough are too dry, add in milk accordingly. I have added 1/4 cup of extra milk to get the perfect consistency. And the dough is considered perfect when you get a soft and sticky dough. Make sure you do soft and light kneading. Heavy or over kneading develops the gluten in the flour and this creates much more heavy and denser scones. Scones is all about its fluffiness and lightness in texture. Using your palm, flatten out the scones. Don't roll out using a rolling pin because this will be heavy for scones. These scones need to be handled very lightly and gently. Use a round cookie cutter. First, dip it in the flour to prevent it getting sticky. Now gently press down to get the scones. Repeat this process until you are done with the dough. Place the scones on a floured or lined pan. Now brush the top with milk to create a shiny look. Bake the scones on the top shelves to create that instant blast of heat and bake for 10 to 12 minutes or until they are golden and have risen. Look at these scones, they are so light and well cooked. Scones are always accompanied by a cream and a dash of jam. So I'm gonna cut my scone into half and then fill up with some whipping cream and jam. You can use any flavor of jam. The one that I have is raspberry jam, so I'm gonna go with that. Once the scones are filled with jam and cream, let's close it. Dust it with some powdered sugar and serve straight away. Hope you like this video. I suggest you to try out this recipe and give us the feedback. And please do keep supporting me as you did last year.